Here we're creating a two-tier cake that I created for my mum's 60th birthday. We have a 5-inch top tier from memory. This is a chocolate mud filled with straight up dark chocolate ganache. Normally I bake 2 cakes and stack them together, but this time I had 1 cake cut into 3 instead. I'm going to create that crumb coat in ganache as well, pop it into the fridge, let it set for about 20 minutes or so, and then do the same with the bottom tier, which is a 7-inch cake. I'm going to leave that top lip raised, and then with a hot knife we are going to go ahead and cut off that top lip. Because it's been sitting in the fridge for a solid 20 minutes, it's nice and firm at this point. Ganache doesn't take very long at all to firm up, which is amazing. And then we are going to fine tune that sharp edge with a hot spatula, starting from the very edge of the cake and then pulling it in towards the middle. You can change the hot water here if you like, and I don't know if you could see here, but I am not drying it off before I touch the cake. It's just have it. You can dry it off if you like. I find that a couple of taps gets rid of most of the water anyway. Once she's done, do the same to your top tier. If you want to, you could also level off the top, make it look nice and neat, but because we're going to be covering that with buttercream, I didn't really bother with that. I honestly just focused on getting that nice sharp edge. And if you guys are interested in cake classes, I have plenty available. I will leave those details in the description box below for you guys. From here we are ready to apply that final layer of frosting. So I'm going in with blue buttercream, and this is vegetable shortening based buttercream. Gotta go around the sides, make it nice and smooth. Do one solid turn without stopping, and then drawing that top lip towards the center. You could do the same thing that you did with your ganache and allow your frosting to set in the fridge before you remove that top lip. Totally up to you. Granted, you're not going to be able to see it with this design, but it's just good practice anyway. This is a 104 piping tip that I'm using with the same colored buttercream. I'm literally just drawing from the base of the cake all the way up. There is a little bit of lift at the very top, so it becomes taller than the cake. That way I'm able to cut off that top lip to make it nice and seamless and neat. I like having a bit of variety, so having it straight, doing a bit of a wriggle to make more of a jagged kind of ribbon. Having some diversity in there I think looks really nice. And then when it's all piped, you're literally just drawing that lip towards the middle, or again, you could pop it into the fridge and trim it off instead. Here I am going to take some excess and just neaten off the very, very top. You could go on with a hot spatula for this as well. For the final touches, we're just using some faux flowers. And then edible pearls. These are really, really big. I thought we'd try something different and have some space in between, so they're like little individual string of pearls. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this design. We'll catch you again in the next one.